Hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think you can probably hear my fan in the background, so my apologies. It's kind of hot. I'm waiting to see if anyone else comes on before I start. How are you guys? What's your sign? I'm a Capricorn. Let me turn on my iPad too. I haven't done a live in a very long time. Oops. So I have 3 people in the chat. Oh, I'm probably one of them because I'm on my iPad through another account. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm going to start with Aries and then go according to the zodiac. Does anyone want to tell me what sign they are? So I can know before I get started. I know I typically have a lot of Capricorns on my videos. Hi, Capricorn sister. How are you, Latoya? And you know what? People say that they catch me on live all the time when it's just a premiere. But this is actually a live. I was like, let me do this. I was a little hesitant. Oh. Well, I'm glad you're excited. I don't know about a reading because if I do for one person, then everyone starts throwing questions at me. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. What am I missing? Okay, Cancer. You don't tell. Hi, Ashley. How are you? I'm just going to wait a few more minutes. I have 16 people in here. That's more than what I was expecting, so it's nice. Hi, LaShonda. Cancer. Leo. I'm writing these signs down so I can check off and timestamp or whatever, so I can put it in the video. But for many years, and I'm 47, for many years, I thought my dad was a Leo just because his birthday was in August. And I totally didn't even think about this. And I've been dabbling in tarot for over a year now. I never even realized until about a month ago that my dad is a damn Virgo. He's a Virgo. Let's see. I missed some comments. Thanks for asking. I'm so happy I found you. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Ciao, Aisha. How are you? I've been wanting to tell you, love your energy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And you know what? Everybody does not like my ass, but I'm okay with that. The last reading I did for Capricorn, it doesn't have as many views as I would hope, but I will say that it doesn't have as many thumbs down as I thought. I only have 1 or 2 people that gave it a thumbs down that didn't like the reading. I seem to feel that nowadays when it comes to doing readings, unless you're blowing smoke up somebody's ass, a lot of times they don't want to hear it. And I hate to say that, but it's like people want their ego rubbed. But when you tell a person, hey, you might not be doing this right, or try to do this because you're responsible for your results. And if you keep doing what you have been doing, you're going to keep getting what you've been getting. People don't like hearing that. But the reading actually did a lot better than I thought. It's the brutal honesty video from yesterday. Yeah, I think it was very truthful. And in regards to that reading, before I actually did it, as I stated in the reading, I was talking with my friend named Kevin from New York. And we were talking about this guy named Kevin Samuels, who's dead now. But we were talking about how he talks in relationships. And one of the, in regards to relationships, and one of the videos that he was telling me about was him asking this woman if she thought she was a 10. And she was saying that she was a 10. And so he started going in about that. And I told him, I said, you know, I'm going to be honest with you and tell you that made me feel some kind of way. I said, because I can see women taking this particular video or that particular conversation saying, you're not a 10, ma'am, and you're not going to get a man that's a 10. And I told him, I said, it kind of makes women feel like if you're not a 10, you're going to get a piece of shit dude. But it's his delivery. And I really, like yesterday, felt some kind of way. I've never thought I was a 10 because I have a lot that I can improve, like physically. But I realize when it comes to having a partner or meeting someone, I'm going to end up with the person that accepts me for who I am. Okay. I wasn't supposed to get on the love spiel, but it kind of came up. Eric Lee's confused about women nowadays, as you should be, because I think women are confused about ourselves sometimes. And I think this options and social media makes it so easy for a person to become distracted and not be able to make a decision on being with one person. I'm about to start. I'm going to read the last of the comments. Scorpio, Sag, Cap, Pisces, Aquarius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Really quickly. Love and light to you, Sneha. Hi, Dolly. Hi, Isha, 440, 420. Oh, thank you. Do you guys realize my hair is long enough to put in a ponytail now? Some of it's sticking out in the back, but I was so excited. Capricorn in the building. You look so youthful. I'm not 41. I'm 47. I'm going to be 48 in January. Many people can't distinguish the difference between layers of the soul. Maybe you could create a video short to point them in the right direction. Life path 13. I don't even really know how I would begin to do that. I just say things based on conversations I've had and experiences I've had and go from there. But I'm going to start the reading. I'm going to start with Aries because I had 20 something people in there and I'm talking too much, and now I'm down to 14. So we are going to use let me spray. So we're going to see what is in store for Aries, and I'm starting this reading at, I'm going to say 10 minutes. What Aries might need to look out for. And some of you guys may have Aries in your chart. So My readings, I feel like my readings are for anybody regardless of the sign, but people tend to gravitate towards the particular sign because I feel like a person will know if it resonates. But look up your chart and you may have a moon or a rising in Aries. I say my readings are for sun, moon, rising, Venus, north and south node. So we're doing Aries right now. And Aries may need to look out for. Spirit, what may Aries need to look out for? Well, the first thing that came out is the Page of Cups. Aries, and the reason I wanted to do this is because we're in a retrograde, and there tends to be miscommunication during the retrograde, especially Mercury. There could be major miscommunication. I feel like Aries may need to be mindful of conversations they have and be on their P's and Q's in regards to not allowing somebody to trigger them or get a reaction out of them, because a person may come from an immature place. And in my mind, I just got like tit for tat. Somebody might act really tit for tat. This retrograde, and the retrograde goes until sometime in October. I don't remember the date. Messages and guidance for Aries, please, and thank you. So I have the moon card in reverse. Beware of secrets or hidden agendas, Aries, at this time. You may have to have boundaries put up. I feel like you may even have to set boundaries with somebody that's in your energy or that comes into your energy. And then I have the Queen of Wands. I feel like there might actually be envy about the confidence that you have, and that somebody might try to take shots at you and get a reaction out of you. And for some of you, Aries, you might actually start feeling a little bit of self-doubt in regards to something. I feel like there's really not going to be a reason for that. Just maintain that positive self-talk. There might be something that happens that kind of starts making you think negatively and talking to yourself negatively. Alrighty. Let's see what else. Ooh, excuse me. And it came out in reverse. There might be options. Be mindful of the choices that you make. Take the time needed in regards to actually making the decisions, because everything may not be as it appears. You may actually have some snaky people. You may have somebody that changes on you. They may appear one way and they're another way. And I just thought of covert narcissist. If this has to do with your job, there may be somebody that's acting like they're in your corner when they're not. And then I have the Star in reverse. This has to do with that negative thinking, because the Star in upright is like you in the spotlight, all eyes on you. And also thinking positively, believing in and trusting the universe, being very optimistic. I know I just said the same thing twice. But this is like, for some of you, like things not working out in the time frame that you wanted them to, and possibly giving up on your dreams. And this is about you holding on to your dreams and continuing to push forward. Knowing that things happen in divine timing. Things are not always going to happen in the time frame that you have in mind. All right. That is what I have for Aries. Now I'm going to start Taurus, and I will say it 15 minutes. Make sure these are all turned up right. I really need to start doing more lives. All right, Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Please and thank you. What does Taurus need to watch out for? Messages and guidance for Taurus, please and thank you. Messages and guidance for Taurus. How are you guys? For the newbies that came in, thank you so much. Ooh. Okay, I have the Magician card. Taurus, you need to watch your thinking because some of you have the ability to manifest things faster than you realize, and it could actually be in a negative way. Know that your thoughts have power, and your thoughts are like spells. You may have manifested something or someone, and I have the 7 of Cups again. This was in my Aries reading. You may have Aries in your chart. I don't know. But in regards to this, you may manifest something, and you may have written affirmations down of what it is exactly, what it is you want, and you may have been too vague. You may not have specified the details of what you wanted, and so it's going to seem pretty and good on the surface, but when you get down to it, it may not be exactly what you're wanting. You may move too fast and think that you found your 9 of Cups. Or for some of you, this can lead to your 9 of Cups, but you have to take your time. And when it comes to manifesting and writing things down that you want, even writing your goals in life, it really does help to write down the details of what it is that you're looking for. Sometimes people say they want a partner or they want this type of job. But for the partner, they don't say that they want a partner that treats them kindly and that is respectful, and they wonder why they're with somebody that treats them like crap or constantly cheats or beats on them. And then for a job, you get a job that's a great paying job, but you have no life. You can't wind down. Things are so stressful and it makes you sick. So you have to be mindful of how you're manifesting things. Because I feel like some Taurus have a lot more manifestation power than they actually realize. And again, for you guys that are here and that are not actually these signs that I mentioned, just check your charts to see if it might be your moon, rising, Venus, north or south node. I know Venus has to do with love too, but I still just say it. Messages and okay. So for some of you, you may be put in a position where you're going to have to make a judgment call. You may be put in a position where I can't even get it out, where you will have to make a judgment call. And for some of you, it could actually be something that ends up being painful to where you're forced to go through an awakening. I just heard, and when I say I just heard, it's just thoughts that pop up into my mind. If you look at it, it's like her spirit is leaving her body. And what popped into my mind is lose your soul. Like you might be in a situation where you feel like you're losing like the most important part of yourself because you're not happy. So you have to be mindful of what it is you manifest and how you manifest it. And also when you're writing affirmations down and writing down your goals, being very, very specific in what it is you actually want. Because whatever you don't say, those blanks are going to be filled, and they may be filled with characteristics or traits that you don't actually like. I have the 2 of Pentacles. This is in regards to knowing what is important to you, setting priorities, and actually finding balance. For some of you, the struggle is finding balance, which is kind of like what I said in regards to the job. You find a job and it's paying well, but you weren't specific as to what you wanted. And the job is like eating at your soul. You have no work-life balance. So finding balance might be challenging for you guys, Taurus. All right. So now we are at 20 minutes. And I am going to Gemini. Messages and guidance, please, for Gemini. Messages and guidance for Gemini. What does Gemini need to watch out for, Spirit? What does Gemini need to watch out for? And after this, I may do a Capricorn live. Once I take like a 30-minute break. Gemini, please and thank you, Spirit. So I have the King of Pentacles. And I know these are like positive cards, but I'm kind of reading them intuitively. Like with the King of Pentacles, I'm getting, for Gemini, I'm getting somebody too comfortable. Like too comfortable, feeling like they're set. And they may actually be neglecting something. Like there might be something you need to be putting passion into, Gemini, and you may not be doing that because you feel very comfortable. It could actually be in regards to relationships. When you're in relationships, when things seem settled and you're comfortable with how things are, you may not put in as much passion as you want to. It's like taking for granted that somebody is there. But for others of you, this could actually be something you have to worry about somebody doing to you when they're involved with you, or when they get comfortable with you and they feel like you're loyal. They kind of get really comfortable and complacent. And then what ends up happening, you're in that Four of Cups energy where you feel like you missed out on something. You're always so radiant. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Because I'm seeing this King of Pentacles in a library, I just feel like, because Geminis are air signs and the swords are the air signs, so they're like very, very intellectual, even though this is a Pentacles card. I feel like some of the Gemini are so focused on knowledge, and it's important to them, but they don't understand how they can make a person feel neglected. Hi, Patricia. How are you? You guys need to get out there and have more fun, Gemini. And this won't resonate for everybody. If it doesn't, it's okay. Check other placements. I'm wonderful. Thank you. I'm hoping my hair stays in this ponytail for as long as the reading is going on. Yeah, so Gemini, you have to be sure there's an equal give and take. And not saying you guys are just taking, but it may be how the other person perceives things, because your education, your knowledge, your growth is very important to you. And because you're giving a little attention, you don't realize that this person may be feeling kind of neglected. So it's kind of like, be playful and be sure there's an equal give and take. Okay, that's what I have for Gemini. See, working together. You have to work together. And sometimes you have to ask the other person how things are. And this doesn't just have to be in a romantic relationship. This can be in friendships. This can be in anything. But I feel like for some of you, because you're so focused on whatever you're focused on, it has certain individuals possibly feeling like moving away from you. And this could be vice versa. Flip the roles if you feel the need to. So that is what I have for Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and do Cancer at 25. Latoya, why are you laughing? Ooh. I don't know what it is about the Seven of Cups cards, guys. It came out for Cancer. So there's options, Cancer. Everything may not be as it seems, as it seems or appears. There can be confusion and something you have to make a decision on because there are options. You may, Cancer, have to go into hermit mode to figure out exactly oh. No, Latoya, I get it. It was my ponytail statement. Yeah, you had a fade. That's so funny. But Cancer, you may have to go into hermit mode to actually make a decision. It might be something where you want help from outside sources, but it's really something you have to decide on for yourself. And you may have to take a moment to really reflect within to get those answers. I have the Knight of Swords. You're going to want to really act fast in regards to something, or you may have somebody come in to you really wanting you to make a decision quickly, but be mindful. One thing about this particular card, even though it's the Knight of Swords, is I see this and I feel like this could be somebody that has the knowledge but is not revealing everything. And so you might have somebody come into your energy with an offer or with some information, but they may not be telling you exactly everything that they know because they want you to make a certain decision. So be mindful of that, Cancer. I'm still laughing at the fade, Latoya. Yeah, don't be impulsive with your decision making. You may actually regret it. This one. Yeah, if you rush to make a decision without actually putting thought into it, Cancer, you can really end up hurting. You could really end up in a situation where you're feeling stabbed in the back and betrayed with the Ten of Swords energy. I was going through a transition. Girl, I was going through a transition too. This time last year, I was bald. I think it may have actually been September. It may have actually been September where I had my dad and my son both shave my hair because it was like a rebirth for me. I had my dad shave it because he birthed me, and then I had my son shave it because I gave birth to him, and he's my only child. But Cancer, there's a major choice for you. I just knocked my cards down. I have the Emperor card. This has to do with your stability and you having control, so you need to maintain self-control. This is somebody that is a boss. So you may have to make boss moves, and it may be a very important decision for you, but be mindful, have that stability, be grounded. And then I have the Lover's card. For some of you, it might be having to do with intimacy in regards to another person. And because I said the Ten of Swords and rushing and being impulsive, it could possibly be something you need to think about because maybe somebody is trying to trap you. I don't know. But the Lover's card is not just about romance. It's also about making a very major decision. So you might have a major decision that needs to be made. So I'm going to leave you with that. Remember, the Ten of Swords came up. So thank you, Cancer. And Leo is starting at 30 minutes, yes. Messages and guidance for Leo, please and thank you. Yeah, me doing the head shaving, I was sad for 2 weeks. I didn't even go to work before it happened. I told my supervisor I couldn't focus on work because he knew my decision and why. It was so hard. I cried for days. All right, Leo, let's see what Spirit has for you. What warnings or what do you need to be mindful of from now through October. Leo, for you, it's your energy. Okay. Here's what I have so far. With the Four of Pentacles, you might have to be mindful of your spending. Also be mindful of your energy, knowing where and who to invest your energy and time into. But with the Four of Pentacles, especially in this particular deck, I take it as somebody kind of holding their heart close to their chest, like not revealing all of their feelings. And then notice all that baggage back there. Be sure to leave the baggage behind you. And be mindful of the people coming around you that may actually be bringing their baggage with them. That's not your responsibility. And then I have the Knight of Swords. This is somebody coming in fast. You might have somebody that is revealing all of these feelings. All these feelings that they may have for you, or something that they want. Maybe somebody's coming at you quick, kind of like a car salesman or insurance person. Not saying that that's what they are, but the way that they're acting, that might be how they have you feeling. Like, why is this person rushing me to make a decision? You have to be mindful so that you're not in this energy. This is an energy of somebody that went through something with the Nine of Swords. This is somebody having sleepless nights and anxiety. So be sure to take your time. Be mindful of where you're putting your energy. Be mindful of who you're investing and spending time with. Be mindful of the people that you are listening to. Is somebody coming to you and they always have baggage with them? Every time you talk to them, they're coming at you with baggage. John Wick, hi. Hi, say cheese for me. Be mindful of the people that you're talking to. Every time they talk to you, is there drama and do they have baggage? Protect yourself. Protect yourself from that. Because no, as long as you're allowing people to come at you with a bunch of negativity and a bunch of drama, you cannot be surprised when you start seeing those things manifest in your own life. And then you start having nightmares and sleepless nights, wondering what the F, universe, what the F. And the universe is like, you're bringing people around you that are constantly in conflict with other people. You're allowing them in your energy. Leo, how can you expect for it not to trickle in? How do you expect not to have traces of this in your own life? So you have to be mindful of the people you're surrounding yourself with, and also people that bring drama into your life. Sometimes people bring drama into your life by talking about the drama in theirs. And sometimes people bring drama into your life not even realizing that they are drama. Think of those people that when you talk to them, you're kind of drained. You can't wait to get off the phone with them. Or if they call, you're like, oh my God, not this person again. I have had people like that in my life where I dreaded their calls because I knew it was going to be something negative. And see, the Six of Swords, you have to move on to calmer waters. You can't be concerned about hurting people's feelings. You have to look out for number one. We're all grown-ups. And you know what? Sometimes us grown-ups have to lose people. I've had friends in the past that I've lost. And I didn't realize how much drama I had in my life. And now I can't stand to be around people that have a lot of drama. So be mindful and know that this is about your stability, your security. Don't allow anyone around you that's going to interfere with your stability and your security. And if they're not loyal, they don't need to be around you anyway. This is the King of Pentacles. To me, this is you guys sitting comfortably. Focused on your security. Some of the individuals that you allow to come into your energy can affect your security, and you don't need that. Sometimes you just have to tell people, Leo, you know what? I'm taking a break. It's okay to tell people you need some time to yourself, or that you're on a fast. I had somebody that was always on so many times a year, they would be on a verbal fast, which means they would not be talking on the phone. All that is energy. So be mindful of that, Leo. Ew. Okay. Virgo, 3530. Virgo is next. Maybe the loss of your company helped them to develop qualitatively. Maybe. Messages and guidance for Virgo, please, and thank you. Thank you for the likes, guys. Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Any warnings for Virgos? Virgo spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node. Ooh, is that the devil? Virgo, you have to be mindful of toxicity from yourself and other people. Ooh, that makes me think of envy. It's kind of like, for those of you where things are going well, you might feel a little questionable about somebody. I feel like somebody might be a little envious of the fact that you can manifest things. Things are coming to you. They're seeing the end results, but they're not seeing the work that you're putting into things, my fellow earth signs. And there may be envy. I just, in my mind, just popped up like protect yourself. Okay. I know people think that candles and lighting a candle for protection and stuff like that is like the devil or it's witchcraft. Go to the store and buy one of those Jesus candles or something. Where are mine? Yeah, I have candles that I get from the store that are like Catholic candles, Christian candles that have like Jesus and Mary. I'm not Christian, but I know that that's for, I can use that for protection. You can use any white candle. And if you need to go to a certain section of the store and get the candles that have a saint on it or Jesus or Mary or the cross, then do that by all means so you feel better about it. And light a candle for protection. Ask them for protection, because I feel like you're going to have people like casting the evil eye or sending negative wishes your way, hoping that things don't work out because they're envious of the success that you have, but they don't realize that you worked for this. You might have people, you may have an issue, especially since we're in the retrograde, where you're going to have to really practice patience. You have to practice patience and maybe balancing things out for yourself in regards to your emotions, not allowing people to get you riled up, having that grounding, making sure that you maintain that footing so that you're not overly emotional. You might have some sort of communication from someone. I feel like this could be communication from somebody that may have been on a really thin rope with you, or may have just not been in the best energy with you at one time or another. I feel like somebody may be reaching out to you, Virgo, to try to clear the air in regards to something. Let's see. This could be somebody that was stringing you along at one point or another. And I'm going to say this. Just because you didn't get along with somebody and things didn't work out and they reach out to you 5 or 6 years later doesn't mean they're trying to do the same thing again. Sometimes people feel bad for how they treated people, especially if they were able to experience the same treatment that they gave. So just be mindful and take your time. That has to do with the patience. That has to do with the grounding also. Yeah. You may have somebody that comes to you acting a little emotionally immature. Or maybe you'll know who this person is because they were emotionally immature when you were dealing with them. I'm getting a less relationship experience and less life experience than you may have had. Yeah. This person had a lot of baggage, and it put a lot of responsibility onto you. This could be in regards to you guys making sure not to take on other people's responsibilities. And I'm not even surprised that this came out for you, Virgo, because I think I did another reading for you guys. It was either you or Sagittarius, I'm pretty sure it was Virgo, where you guys take on people's things all the time because you're so caring. This is about you knowing what's yours and not taking on other people's responsibilities and burdens. Because what you do, even though you think you're helping, you are being an enabler, and that person is not developing the skills that they need to develop in order to get through their life. So that's something to be mindful of, okay? All right, Libra, my moon sign, 4115. Let's see what we have for Libra. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Libra. I'm always scared to do these all signs because I think they're going to be too long, but I don't think this was too bad. I don't normally ask questions either. So it's something new I'm trying to venture into. Thank you for being here. Messages and guidance for Libra, please, and thank you. Messages and guidance for Libra. I got the King of Pentacles. This is the third time that's come out. This is in regards to your stability and security. I don't know why, but I'm like really looking at the dog. It's like you may have to protect someone. And then I have the Four of Cups. This person doesn't even see what's available because they're dwelling on the past. Messages and guidance for Libra. Seven of Wands. Yeah. This is about having boundaries. This is about setting boundaries and standing your ground and protecting your energy and your territory. I feel like you're going to have a talk with somebody in regards to how they need to protect themselves, in regards to how they may be in relationships, or this could be you, Libra. Ooh, yeah. I have the Five of Swords and the Sun card. So the Five of Swords is kind of like somebody that's lying and not honest. I feel like this is somebody that, and just with this particular deck, it's a situation where a person like kind of has you confused. There's even blood on the ice back in the background. It's like somebody got hurt. There's an argument, some sort of argument. And then I have the Sun card, just knowing that you're responsible for yourself. You're responsible for your own happiness. You having boundaries affects your happiness. Sometimes us having boundaries guarantees our happiness, because anybody that doesn't want boundaries, that doesn't want to deal with boundaries, that person does not have your best interest at heart. Anybody that genuinely cares about you, Libra, knows that you have those boundaries as a means to protect yourself. That should be anyone. Sometimes people with boundaries, very strong protective boundaries, can overstep other people's boundaries because they've been hurt, traumatized somehow in the past, and they have disregard for other people's boundaries, but just want to be sure they're protecting themselves. In regards to this, I feel like this may have to do with your own security, Libra, or this may be somebody that you're talking to that may have had some sort of conflict, and you're going to be that person. You're going to be that soundboard, that support that helps them find their way to happiness. Now, you're not responsible for anybody's happiness, and nobody's responsible for yours, but it's just something to think about. You may have to be that person, and this is funny that this is coming up because Libra is my moon sign, but I have a friend who, when I was really dealing with a bad breakup, and she's a Libra, she was the person helping me see the positive things in my life, because it was like I broke up with somebody and I just lost myself. But she was that soundboard. And I feel like, Libra, you guys are going to be that for somebody else. If this is not a reminder for you to be that for yourself, but it's to remember to focus on the positive things and the things that bring you joy. Don't focus on the things that didn't work out and the conflicts that you may have had. This is about standing your ground and protecting your territory. And you might be that soundboard that is a friend for somebody else, telling them that they need to do that as well. Ooh, I think that was kind of intense as far as how I feel. So Scorpio is next. We're doing that at 4610. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio, please? And thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I know people come and go from the lives all the time, so I'm going to constantly say thank you. Messages and guidance. Hi, Wesley. Messages and guidance. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Hemisphere. What messages and guidance do we have? Any warnings? What to look out for? No, I am not. I am doing Scorpio and then Sag and then Capricorn. So hold on, Isha. I haven't done Capricorn yet. And then I'm going to take a little break. And I'm going to do Capricorn. Ooh, where is that? Well, I pulled the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Typically, the 10 of Pentacles has to do with like long-term stability and building a legacy and things like that. I feel like for some of you, something may come into your energy that could potentially affect your long-term energy, or excuse me, your long-term security. Excuse me for saying that. Messages and guidance for Scorpio. Thank you, Isha. Messages and guidance for Scorpio, please and thank you. Yeah. You're going to have to... Didn't he just come out in another one? You're going to have to protect your energy. There might be a situation that comes in fast, kind of unexpected, that can lead to an argument. I feel like this argument could actually impact something. Oh my God, I don't know why I just thought of a will. Do not ask me. I have no idea. But it's like one of those scenes in a movie where people get into a really bad confrontation in their family, and then all of a sudden somebody takes somebody out of a will. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but it could be some sort of contract or something legal is what is coming to me. Now, if I pull the Justice card, I will scream on camera, okay? I will scream. I keep losing cards, guys. It's because I have my desk the long way instead of the right way. So I pulled a Sun card. Yeah, this was my last one too. I pulled a Sun card. This has to do with your happiness. I feel like this could really, really impact your happiness if you're not careful. You have to stand in your truth and have clear, honest communication. Hi, Libra. And you have to be stern. Like, don't allow somebody to just try to change your mind. If somebody's wanting you to change your mind in regards to something, you need to let them know they have to have a valid argument. You're not just going to change what you need to do just to make them happy. It has to make sense to you, because this is something that can impact your life. I don't really know exactly what it is. It could have something to do with traveling. Maybe there's something that's going on and you want to see what else is out there and someone's not wanting you to. Like maybe this has to do with investing in a home. Maybe this has to do with investing in a business and you want to see what other options are out there, but somebody's not wanting you to see what else is out there because they're afraid that you may not go with what they think is the best choice. I don't know. Don't ask me where this is coming from. I'm just reading the cards and saying what comes to me. All right. I feel like I need to pull one more card. Ooh, 2 came out. Yes, you want to do what you feel is best and take your time. And if a person wants to convince you to do something else, ask them why and let them know they have to have a valid argument so that you are not having regrets with the 5 of Cups in regards to this decision. Because you don't know everything. So somebody may possibly have secrets. Somebody may actually have some secrets and not want you to keep pursuing something because they don't want you to find out something. So be mindful of that, Scorpio. Ooh, that was a bit much too. All right, so next we're going to do Sagittarius, my North Node. And we're starting that at 52 minutes. I will say 52. I think Scorpio has had the longest read so far. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node. Thank you for being here if you're new in the room. I appreciate you. Messages and guidance. Sagittarius. I can't believe I'm almost done. Messages and guidance. This morning I was watching Tyler Tarot. I watch Tyler Tarot and Blue Rose Tarot very religiously. I watch Erling Guidance. I watch Cali Cap Energy 88. I love her. So those are people I watch regularly. So, but Tyler's Tarot and Blue Rose Tarot, they will do readings with all signs. I will watch the Libra and then I will watch the Sagittarius and the Capricorn every single time. It does not fail. So if one doesn't resonate, the others may. So that's why I say look at other areas of your chart. Sagittarius is my North Node, which is my purpose in life. But I've noticed that Sagittarius seems to resonate with me a lot. So Sagittarius, I keep losing cards. All right. The first card is the 8 of Cups. You might have to walk away from somebody. Hi, Katie. Oh, I said hello already. Yes. Hi, Miriam. Oh, wait. Eight of Cups. This is walking away from somebody. This is about walking away from somebody. Leaving something alone, walking away or leaving something behind that is not fulfilling emotionally. I'm going to get to you, Katie, because I'm going to get to that because I don't feel like that's like a tarot question. I feel like it's like asking for advice. So Sagittarius, you may have to walk away from something that's not emotionally fulfilling. I feel like it could be somebody acting very immature, or this could be somebody that you have walked away from. Maybe this person is going to try to make an entrance. Now, mind you, Mercury is in retrograde right now, and that's where people from the past tend to come up. So you may have somebody that you were dealing with that was younger than you, Sagittarius, or that you felt was emotionally immature that may try to come back. Or you may end up coming across somebody like this that you're going to have to walk away from. It could be somebody trying to provoke you, or it could be somebody from the past trying to reconnect and rekindle. Yeah. It's somebody you had a tower moment with. And I know we don't really care about the past person, but they're making an entrance. in your reading, which means they're making an entrance in my reading. Please don't let this person come. I don't have anything to say. Hopefully you guys don't either. Messages and guidance for Sagittarius, please and thank you. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, God. You felt like there was no justice with this person. You felt like there was no justice with this person. I feel like this person was very unfair to you, Sagittarius. Yes, he was. I feel like this person was very unfair to you. You had to put your foot down and stand your ground with this person and protect your energy. And for some of you, you had to walk away from this person to protect your energy. You may have this person come back and you will have to protect your energy again and walk away again. You might end up, if some of you end up dealing with this person again, it may force you to go into a rebirth, a death, like a spiritual death, or this person may have caused this for you already. But you're going to have to take a moment to pause and start seeing things from a different perspective. And the funny thing is, the card at the bottom of the deck was the Lover's card. It's like, this is going to be a major choice for you. And actually, I don't feel like it's much of a choice. I feel like it's a test. You guys are going to be tested. Spirit's seeing if the rebirth, if you actually learned from the pain that you went through and the rebirth that you have gone through. So you're going to have to take a moment to pause. And this person may actually come into your life stating that they want something with you, or they went through some things, they were hurt, and they've gone through these changes. I'm not the same person anymore, Sagittarius, but you're going to have to make a decision. The Lover's card is not just about romance. It's actually about a decision too. And so I feel like you guys are going to have to see things from a different perspective, and you might have to let something go. You might have to let feelings go. You may have to let hope go in regards to this particular person. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there. That's a bit much. No, I'm not. And this person might be coming to you because they feel like you have it all together. They see you. Maybe they're watching you, but they know that you guys have it together, or they feel that you have it together. Maybe they need something and that's why they're coming to you. So be mindful and have your boundaries. Have your boundaries. Okay, next is Capricorn. My sign. Okay, 5830, Capricorn. Messages and guidance for Capricorn, please and thank you, Spirit. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. And Katie, I'm going to get to you at the end, okay? Because I feel like that's just a regular question. Hi, Cappies. And then I'm going to take a little break and I'm going to come back and do another live for Capricorn after I do Pisces and Aquarius. And I will do like a general card pull at the end. Capricorn, please and thank you. Spirit, what should Capricorn be mindful of this retrograde, I will say? What does Capricorn need to look out for between now and October? This Seven of Cups has come out like 4 or 5 times in this live so far. I just pulled it again as the first card. Damn it. Options, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. You guys are going to have options. You may have some confusion. Just know that everything is not as it appears. And when I look at this, Capricorn, it makes me see somebody that doesn't even know what they want. This person does not know what they want. This person doesn't even know what they want. Don't be Don't be impulsive. If you didn't watch my reading from yesterday, talking about the brutal truth or honesty, whatever I titled it, I don't even remember. Watch it. I don't sugarcoat. If you're a sensitive female, it may make you feel bad about yourself. I hope not. But you have to read between the lines and know that as a female, I'm talking about somebody who's been through the stuff. Oh, why did I do that? It was sticking out. Let me get it. 8 of Cups. This is walking away from something unfulfilling. You may have options, and one of those options may be somebody that doesn't even know what they want. The person may be a snake, somebody that you can't trust, somebody that may not be as they appear to be. It could be a person trying to rush you into something, somebody fun, somebody spontaneous, but don't allow them to rush you, and don't be impulsive yourself, because you may actually be emotionally unfulfilled dealing with this person. You may have to move away from them. Let's see what else comes out for Capricorn spirit. What else do we have for Capricorn? You're welcome. Ooh. Wow, the Sun card. Oh, God. Yeah. You have to be patient. This is exactly what I was talking about in yesterday's Capricorn reading. I kid you not. Talking about not moving fast and being patient. This is about you guys staying grounded, not moving too fast. I'm going to say being loyal to yourself. Because if you rush, you end up creating a tower moment. And it's just not a simple tower moment. You will create a tower moment that can affect how you feel about yourself, affect your positive outlook to where you're seeing things negative. A lot of you have been through situations with people where you lost yourselves, like you felt emotionally depleted. You don't want to allow yourself to rush into something and then have that attachment and feel emotionally depleted. And why do I say this? Because at the bottom of the deck is the freaking 3 of Swords. If we have not been through enough of this, I don't know what else to tell you, because I think Capricorns have been through a lot. So you're going to want to take your time. You're not going to want to rush into anything. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you allow a person to make you lose hope and even confidence in yourself. So be mindful, because I feel like, oh God, be mindful and listen to what I'm saying, because you want to know what the next card is? The 2 of Cups. I don't even know how this happened. The 2 of Cups. Rushing into things and not being patient allows this to happen. But if you maintain yourself and you take your time, this can happen. And so I'll say this. I had somebody in my Capricorn reading state that sometimes you want to have, not in these words exactly, but sometimes you want to have sex with people so you're not wasting time. But I think what she fails to realize is, and I'm not calling you out, this is a lot of people, you waste your time by having sex too fast, because what happens is oxytocin is released in women. That is like a drug. That is why women can have sex with a dude and seem addicted, because oxytocin is released, and then it's hard to detach. And not only do you lose the time because you're stuck trying to be with somebody that doesn't even know if they like you or is interested in other people, you lose a bit of yourself. So it's about putting yourself first and doing things differently. And if you do things differently and you actually give men, ladies, a chance to actually decide that they like you before sleeping with them, it can lead to this. People don't seem to, or women don't seem to realize that when it comes to men, when they have that first ejaculation, a lot of times all the excitement and everything goes out with it. And that's why you can have sex with a guy, and then the guy all of a sudden feels like you're attached because you are, and he's not interested to you because he's not anymore. You kind of killed the excitement he had by giving in too soon, and you gave in before he even decided he liked you. Okay, I'm done with Capricorn. That was way too long. So 105:45 for Pisces. Pisces is next. Yes, severance can be a wonderful thing. Sure can. Life Path 13. Spirit, what messages do we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node, please? I'm having issues shuffling. Patience, temperance, balance, grounding. I don't know why I just thought being honest with yourself can be a struggle or something you might have to be aware of. I don't know. Okay, I'm just hearing like making excuses for people. Don't make excuses for people, Pisces. Hi, Miriam. Miriam, thank you for being here, and you're so welcome. Messages for Pisces, please and thank you. You're going to have to find balance in regards to something. Ooh. I feel like you guys are not, may possibly get into a situation where you're not feeling the bravest, or you may not have courage to do something. This is seeing what else is out there. This is planning. There's something you need to plan in regard. There's something you need to plan. I feel like there's fear of your future, Pisces. And you may not be being honest with yourself about something in your future. Ooh, I'm just dropping cards in my lap. That's too many cards. Pisces. All right, what else? Hi, Ayu. Yeah, I feel like you're not being honest in regards to something that has to do with your future. It's like you don't have courage in regards to something. Starting something new. This could be a new job. This could be a new business. I'm saying a new job because we can have passion about our jobs, but I feel like there's some sort of new passionate beginning, and it's almost like you may not be being honest with yourself. Maybe you're not being realistic about something. When I'm seeing this, here's what I'm gathering. Sometimes when it comes to our goals and what we want to do, we say what we think other people want to hear instead of what we feel we are actually capable of. And it's kind of like making us feel better to say we have more capabilities than we actually do. But you're not lying to the other person. You're lying to yourself if this is what it is. This is about being honest with yourself in regards to what your capabilities are, and then pursuing them instead of blowing it and making it something fancy that it's not. And then I have the Five of Pentacles. This is somebody that may need financial help. Maybe you'll have somebody that comes into your energy that may not be being honest about what it is they need or who they are. Maybe that's why I'm getting this, Pisces. You may have somebody that's not courageous enough with, oh, that's what it is. You're going to have somebody, you're going to have to be patient. And you're going to have to be honest, because you're going to have somebody that is not courageous enough to be honest with you about who they are and what they have. They may tell you that they have all these wonderful things going on in their future and they don't, because they're not feeling confident enough or brave enough, because they feel like, well, if I say the wrong thing, Pisces may not be interested in me, because they're afraid of being left out in the cold. This could be somebody that may have been in relationships where they were told they didn't make enough. And this person, what this person fails to realize, Pisces, is you're not that shallow. You're not that shallow person that they're thinking of. So I'm going to say, have patience. And you know what? I just feel like for some individuals, all they need in order to do better and be better is for somebody else to believe in them. And I feel like, Pisces, you can actually be that person. I think this is great. I don't think this is a bad thing. Let me pull out 2 more cards. Please and thank you. Hi, Katie. Ooh. Oh, yeah, Pisces. See, this person has plans and they're not taking action, but I feel like with the right person, they can actually take action with the 3 of Wands. They don't know how intuitive you are and that you're going to sense that they're not being completely honest. But I feel like for some people, they just may need reassurance. And this is definitely your reading, because guess what? This is the High Priestess. I do believe this is the Pisces card, if I remember correctly. But this is about you guys trusting your intuition. You guys are one of the most intuitive signs. This is about you trusting your intuition. It's like this person's not going to know what you are capable of seeing. I think this was probably the lightest of all the reads so far. So Aquarius, 1 minute and 13, or excuse me, 1 hour and 13 minutes. That's 73 minutes. All right. Let's see what we have for Aquarius, please, and thank you. Thank you guys for being here and hitting the like button. I appreciate you. Messages and guidance for Aquarius, please, and thank you. Alrighty. Messages and guidance for Aquarius. Messages and guidance for Aquarius. Okay. Ooh. Damn it, Aquarius. I don't even know what to tell you. So the first card I got, Aquarius, is the Ace of Swords. This is about you guys seeing something from a new perspective, maybe having an epiphany or an eye-opening moment where you're like, aha, that's what it is. Seeing things from a different angle, like really thinking and having some sort of new idea or new perspective. I have the 10 of Swords. You may have a situation that comes that puts you in the 10 of Swords energy, that forces you to see something from a new perspective. Or during this time, you may actually realize something about a situation that you felt like was very painful for you. So what I have is the 3 of Wands. Am I reading these backwards? Yes. No, I'm not. What I have is the Three of Wands. This is not just about planning. This is about taking action. This makes me think of somebody that is possibly wanting to travel and actually traveling, seeing what else is out there. I feel like you guys are kind of focused on your stability, or you may realize that something ended so that you could see what else was out there, because that's what you needed in order to gain your stability and get in this Emperor energy, to where you have more control. You have more control of your finances. You have more control of your mental. You have more control of your emotions. You just have more overall control of yourself. I have the Six of Cups. This is like a loyalty card. This is a reminiscing card. This could be a past life card, childhood. This could do with somebody from your past. I feel like this does have to do with somebody from your past. But I feel like you're going to realize that something happened for you. You know what it is? They say when things don't, like with the Tower moment, a lot of times I'll say, or even the Ten of Swords, things end so that new things can begin. And a lot of times when a person is hurt, like I know that there's somebody watching that's like got some fresh pain. And if a person tells them, you'll know why things fell apart, they're not going to be happy with it, because that's not what they want to hear right now. Because it's almost like, why are you pouring salt on a wound? But Aquarius, you're going to realize something's going to happen soon that is going to let you realize why something didn't work out. And something didn't work out, and you're going to end up meeting somebody that is going to feel so familiar to you. With the Two of Cups, I feel like you guys are going to end up meeting someone, and it's going to lead to a passionate beginning. This doesn't even sound like a warning, right? But it's like, be mindful. And because this person may have certain things they do that's familiar with your past person, does not mean they're your past person. So I think that's what Aquarius is going to need to realize, that people can have common traits and not necessarily be the same. But I feel like Aquarius, you're going to meet somebody that really, really puts in perspective for you why shit did not work out with the past person. They weren't meant to, because you had certain things that you had to learn and develop and grow on. And so did that person, in order to make you ready for somebody else. So that is what I have for you guys. So that was Aquarius. And then we're going to do the general at 118 and 30. So now I'm just going to do a general quick reading. Alrighty. Messages and guidance for all signs. I don't know. I'm not answering personal questions like that. Kanta. But there was one question that was just a general, like, human question, not a reading. Katie, are you still here? Katie Alexandria? Is she older than you? Is your sister-in-law, your future sister-in-law, older than you? Then think of it that way. She's the older one. Don't let it bother you. Don't let it hurt your feelings. She needs to feel special. She just needs to feel special, because she's the older one. So I don't think she means it as an insult. She is the original because she's older. So she's the first one, but she's not the only Katie. So I wouldn't let it bother you. Just know she needs to feel special, and that's all it is. I don't think she means anything by it. I hope that helps. I know sometimes when we feel like things are directed at us, it's really hard to see it from another perspective, but I really hope that helps. Okay, so this is just going to be a general card pull for all signs. Just a message you may need. Messages. Ooh, okay. Messages for all signs, please. All right. So the first card I got for you guys is the King of Swords. This is somebody that stands in their truth. So you guys need to remember, no matter what, to stand in your truth. Be true to who you are. Don't like dumb down and hold back to make someone else uncomfortable, because then you're not being your authentic self. Continue being your authentic self. Stand in your truth. Be honest. If something bothers you, be honest. Of course, when it comes to work, there's politics and things like that. We can't always be as honest as we want to be at work. But be honest. This might be something that has to do with your friend circle or people close to you. But I feel like if you're honest, people will appreciate that honesty about you, especially those people that celebrate you. Like, you'll know who's really for you because they will appreciate that honesty. I have the Queen of Wands. This is my Stella and Stan got their groove back card. Don't allow people to make you feel uncomfortable about who you are. Continue being, if you're confident, be confident. But this is a person that's a social butterfly, getting out there, a person that's feeling good about themselves. I just feel like the King and Queen of Wands is not somebody that's going to dumb down to make someone else feel comfortable because someone else is insecure. Don't allow people to put you in a box. Continue being who you are. If you decide you want to do something differently, then do something differently. Some of you guys may want to travel, but I feel like how you're doing things now, if you've done a lot of growth, you're closing out cycles because you're choosing to do things differently. Things are coming to completion. Some of you may realize that relationships are coming full circle. There may be people that you've dealt with in the past that are trying to come back into your life now because they realize how great you are. And they realize that they messed up. But because of the fact that this person showed you exactly who they were, be nice, but that doesn't mean you have to allow them back into your life. I feel like for some of you, this... Why is a past person coming into my reading? I feel like for some of you, there's things that you want to do, like you are making plans to get out there. Some of you are deciding like what's important to you spiritually. And I feel like when it comes to relationships or people you surround yourself with, you want it to be people that are going to work with you and that agree with what you actually believe. But for others of you, I feel like you might have somebody that realizes no matter who they get with, they're not going to find you in these other people, and they're still hopelessly looking. And you and this person did not have the same beliefs, but for some of you, this person's like, damn, I should have married this person. And now they may actually be willing to work with you. Remember, this is a retrograde and people from the past do come back. I don't really have people from the past come back in my retrogrades, which is great. But you guys may have somebody come back from your past that's all of a sudden like, you know what? I'm ready to settle down. I'm ready to act right. I'm ready to work with you. And I'm willing to do a give and take. Maybe not in those words, but that's what I have. And you'll know who this was because this person had you in the 8 of Swords energy. She said, don't jinx it. I'm trying not to. So that is what I have for you guys. I know I don't normally do lives, But this is what I have for you. I'm going to go ahead and end this. And I think I'm going to take like a 30-minute break. And then I'm going to, a 33-minute break. And then I'm going to come back to do a Capricorn live. All right. I love you guys. Thank you for watching and sharing and subscribing. Please like my video. It helps it get out there. I know I don't normally do lives. And I think because most of my channel is Capricorn, people don't really watch these videos anyway. I do need to do more so I can get myself more out there. I feel like I should have so many more subscribers than I have, but I'm not consistent. That's why I don't have what I could have. Yes, Latoya, see you in a bit. All right, guys, love you. Talk to you later. Bye.